My name is George Williams, aka Georna. I'm 21 years old and I'm from a small village in Norfolk in the United Kingdom.
Hey, I'm Melanie McGrath, aka Melanie Jo. I'm from the Chicago area originally, but I recently moved down to Miami for school.
You've got me running from something, and I don't know what.
I was probably about 12 or 13 when I started getting into music. I was asked to play drums in a band, and then maybe a year after I started learning the drums, so probably about 14, I downloaded Ableton, which is like a music making program, onto my old laptop and started making beats. So then I took piano lessons, and that definitely helped a lot, and slowly I shifted towards doing more piano and production.
Always coming straight at the flames, and I don't know why you turned me on.
I've been songwriting since the beginning of middle school, I believe. And I started getting serious about songwriting in high school when I started performing my own stuff. And I've been releasing music ever since. And when I got to school, I started working with a lot more people. And that's pretty much how I got my start.
I got messed up in my bones. Your attachment has me thrown. Come and love me on my soul.
I started it in November, I think. I was watching like a YouTube tutorial on like funk chord progressions, so I took that and then like adapted it. So I added in things like vocal samples, which gave it kind of like a house feel. This sort of narrative I tried to create for the song. Obviously you can't do too much when it's like an instrumental just with vocal samples, but the idea was that it was showing a night out.
Hi, I'm Joshua Coase. I'm Georna's manager. I'm also a freelance music journalist, and I also have some experience working in music PR and marketing as well. We're very good friends, we go way back. It's been really nice actually to combine our skills together on this journey to get the song how it sounds today. I first heard the original demo in January and I really liked it. It was very groovy and catchy, very funky as well. I liked the samples, but I just felt it could sound so much better if you had a vocalist instead.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't speak of what she cannot do. Don't speak of what she cannot do. The waters I love.
So as a little side project, I'm also a playlist curator. So I get sent submissions from around the world, and back in March, Melanie sent her track, The Water Song, and I was instantly struck by how great her vocals were and her haunting harmonies as well. And I know she doesn't usually do this up-tempo electronic tracks such as yours, but I thought she might be a really good fit. It's a wild card choice, and I know you liked her as well.
Yeah, I mean her tone and the way she projected herself was just fantastic.
So pull me under the off chance that you can fix this.
I was coming from a background of primarily folk music, and then I was kind of getting into the genre of like ambient pop, kind of Billie Eilish, Lana Del Rey, kind of that area. So when he sent me the track, at first I was excited, and I was also like, wow, this is something totally different than anything I've ever done. And so it was super cool to get into that headspace. And so I think what I did was really I just kept listening to it and eventually kind of started singing along, and that's really how it came to be. The lyrics kind of came to me from the melody. I think I had the melody a bit before the lyrics started kind of formulating themselves.
But even still, taking your hands and loving you.
I was so shocked because of how good the whole thing was. It's like she just knew what to do for the song. There's no way I would have been able to come up with something like that on my own. Josh suggested that I redo the intro and make it more dreamy and arpeggiated, which worked really well. It suited the outro, sort of matched that. It was like it was coming full circle, which I thought was really nice. And also with the bridge, I accidentally put like a panning filtering effect onto Melanie's like oohs and ahs, but I put it in the wrong tempo. I think I set it to 120 beats per minute when the actual song is in 100. But we ended up liking the out of time version more than the in time version, so that actually made the final song.
He emailed me and it ended up working out so well because like his production really just like he really tried to match like my vocals and like my style and my songwriting, which was cool. Like I think we just ended up meshing really well, which I feel like wouldn't normally happen if you live in different continents and have never spoken face to face before. Like usually that's not a good situation, but it ended up working out really well. I remember like one specific moment where he changed kind of like the filter that he put on my voice, and it changed the whole vibe. Like it went from like this like more top 40s electronic feel to being this more like indie pop kind of feel.
It's confidential. I don't like to cave this right.
I think it was like the middle of May, and you were very much nearly completed the song now, and I thought, oh yeah, we'll go to the studio and we'll work on it for like an hour, then we'll do our marketing stuff. And then suddenly like we ended up spending 9 hours on the song, like adding in little bits of ear candy, so just to really take it to that next level.
Yeah. So one of the suggestions that Josh had was to add like a sub drop and this sort of white noise just to give the final chorus more impact, and it worked really nicely. It definitely needed that level of elevation to, you know, let the song peak right at the end.
And the final song, you know, it just sounds so good now. Like
Yeah.
I don't think we could ever envisioned it sounding this amazing. Like I did not think Melanie would be able to take it to that level that she did.
Yeah.
We're confidential. You don't know what I would give, what I would give. It's bad timing, but you're taking home, taking home, taking home.
I imagine people would listen to Taking Hold when they're at a party and things are starting to die down and they're sat outside. You know, there's still energy, but it's definitely a lot more chilled.
Ooh, I think it'd be like a late night drive, like coming back from somewhere with your friends. Just kind of like, you're not really getting like pumped up for the night. It's not that vibe, but it's like more of the vibe of like, oh, that was really fun. Now we're gonna kind of like chill down, but also be having a really good time. Like late night, like windows open, like with your best friend. Yeah.
You're taking home, taking home, taking home, taking home.
I would just say that I hope you like it. And I hope that it's a fun summer jam for you. It was a lot of fun to make for me, so I hope it kind of gives off that same vibe for other people.
Take home, take home, taking home, taking home, taking home, take home, taking home.
So reflecting on the process of making Taking Hold, it's been so much fun, and I could not have asked for a better song release. And I really couldn't imagine the song being where it is today, you know, when I first started it. And obviously a massive thank you goes to Melanie for writing such a good melody, and obviously the delivery as well just gelled so well. And it's crazy because, you know, we've never met, and you couldn't imagine such a like seamless process. And also another massive thank you to Josh, who's my manager. He helped a lot with the production, making suggestions and getting it to where it ended up, and also just for general support and motivation. So I couldn't have done it without those two. I hope people enjoy this song as much as I did making it, and I hope the next song that I create can be something I'm just as proud of.